Alright guys, so I got me a new toy. This is a 210 John Deere, I guess garden tractor. It's probably too big to be considered a lawn tractor. And a lot of people might be upset, but I'm probably going to derby this thing. It is very, very heavy. It has 1/4 inch frame on it. Look at this front. That is all 1/4 inch plate. This is, like I said, I'm pretty sure the frame is. Even this cover right here that goes around the flywheel, which I guess, no, that's not the cover, that's the frame. That's a 1/4 inch thick. That whole thing is a 1/4 inch thick. It probably weighs around 500 pounds if I had to guess. And of course we would not be running them big tires. I got a lot of them little tires up there that are actually on the front. I don't know if you guys can see that because of the sun. But on the front, they're 8-inch rims, which the place that we would want to run these, those are 8-inch rims as well. The minimum tire size you'll allow in the back is an 8-inch rim. Well, John Deere, Craftsman, don't mind the hood, that's not the original hood, Craftsman and a couple other brands, they run 8-inch tires in the front. And of course, you know, as you can see, they're a lot smaller than the full-size ones. And we'll run them in the back. Now this thing, I have not heard it run. I paid $100 for it. But I'm pretty sure that coil right down in there, if you guys can see it, right here, is bad. So I'm probably going to go ahead and replace that anyway. Those are known for going out from the research I have done. And another problem I have is I was trying to jump start it, and I either burn up the starter or I just jam the gear. Because normally when you wouldn't be cranking, this gear would sit right here and it moves up the shaft as soon as you hit the key. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a screw mechanism on that shaft, and that gear will slide up and contact the flywheel. Well, it's jammed into the flywheel, and I gotta figure out how to pull it back and test the starter before I can go any further with it. It is a 1-cylinder. It's a 1-cylinder, 10 horsepower, if I remember right. A Kohler, I believe. And by the way, that's all 1/4 inch in the back as well. Yep. It is a Kohler. And it has an internal governor. I don't know if that's bad or good, but I did figure out how to override that little puppy. So, it has an interesting shifter. It has 4 gears right here. So right now it's in reverse. There's neutral. That's first. Right there ought to be about second. Right there's second. And then it comes down into third. And then there's fourth. So my train of thought is, cut that peg out right there, tack weld this solid, and then just move this back and forth between fourth and reverse. I don't know if it would work or not. We definitely test it before we weld anything. But that seems like the best solution to me. And I'll probably just take these off and tape some kind of cushion to the seat, get me as close as possible to it. But if we do derby it, it's not 100% yet, but if we do derby it, we'll have to pull these bolts, take the rim off. This big cup will slide off that axle right there. It will slide the small tires on and weld them to that axle. So that'll be that, and then this will sit really low in the back. Might even just keep those tires on the front. Just keep that front end from dragging. Sorry. But it seems like a very tough front steering setup. It just seems like a tough tractor overall. And I thought that this would be more of a valuable tractor in the antique world, but the guy I bought it off of owns a tractor salvage yard. And he says he's come in all the time, and if I like how they work, let him know, and he'll hook me up with more. So we'll see how this one does. There's not a whole lot I could part off of it. A hot ticket item is a plastic piece that fills this whole gap. Okay? Mainly right here, but then I think it goes on the sides. That's usually does not survive on these tractors, of course. But that's usually a hot ticket item on these. And there's a giant like side hood scoop on the sides of these things. I think he sold those. A grill piece. I think that was sold as well. And there was a light on here. That probably got broken off or he sold that. And it is a plastic hood. Or fiberglass. Which I couldn't believe. But it is pretty tough hood. And this is all down here. This is all metal. So I'll probably just run this hood. Because if they get up and break my hood, well, not much else I can do to prevent that. Alrighty guys, well I look forward to building this, and I may be going to get another car in 2 days. The deal's pretty much been made, but he's not messaging me back on about when to pick it up. So either we're having a misunderstanding, or he just doesn't think he needs to message back. But we shall see, guys.